Have you ever left a conversation overthinking every little thing you said, worried that you said something embarrassing or rude or weird? Yeah, I'm here to teach you how to stop doing that. I want to start off by saying that's completely normal and common. The older I get, the more I realize a lot of people do that and feel that way after a social interaction. And it doesn't mean that you're awkward or embarrassing. In fact, it means that you're socially aware and you're socially intelligent and you care about other people. But when it starts cutting into your peace and starts making you worry and overthink for the rest of the day or even weeks later, if you're anything like me, then it's starting to cut into your life and it's starting to get a bit on the side of being unhealthy. So I'm here to teach you how to stop doing that and how to kind of take control and power back into your life. So today I'm going to walk you through why you overthink socially and then teach you how to stop and how to kind of reframe the way you're thinking about things. Really, actually, what it comes down to is that your brain is trying to protect you. Your brain is trying to see potential threats, and your brain's telling you that if you just overthink this enough, overanalyze it enough, then you'll never be embarrassed again. And that's just not true. So, overthinking is actually stealing your peace, and it's probably making you more awkward in situations because you're so concerned about saying the right thing. People who don't care as much what other people think, or at least come off that way, they seem way more confident and way more socially desirable because they kind of have this carefree attitude. So, I'm going to teach you how to achieve that without it overtaking your life. The first point I want to make is that people are not thinking about you as much as you think they are. How many times have you left a social situation like a party or a get together and you had a conversation with somebody, and how often are you going home thinking about everything they said? I don't think I've ever done that. I am constantly thinking about everything I said. And guess what? People that you talked to are probably doing the same thing. They're too worried about thinking about what they said over what you said. And that's not to say you don't matter or you're not important, but people are more concerned about thinking about themselves than thinking about others, especially in a social situation. People aren't thinking about what you said, most likely. So don't worry about that quite as much. And I know it's way easier said than done, but just know like you're not being picked apart the way your brain is trying to tell you that you are. So the first tool that I want to give you is the would I judge them tool. So every time you start overthinking something, ask yourself, if someone else had said this to me, would I be judging them for it? Would I be judging them this harshly? And 9 times out of 10, the answer is no. If someone else had said that thing to you that you're overthinking, you probably would have forgotten about it the next second. So you need to give yourself that same amount of grace and cut yourself some slack. Okay, so the second tool I want to give you is labeling your thoughts. So this has actually helped me so much because labeling your thought for what it is gives you back a lot of power. So instead of taking your thoughts all at face value and taking your thoughts as facts, you can label it, this is just a thought, this is not the truth. And you can say, this is just my brain playing tricks on me or overthinking things. It's not the truth. It's not necessarily what's actually happening. Labeling it is, yeah, that's a huge tool that you can do because then you quit taking it at face value. You can say, okay, this is a thought that I'm having and this is my brain trying to protect me. This is not the reality necessarily. My third tool is setting a time limit on how long you're allowed to overthink it. Okay, so if you just cannot get it out of your head, set a timer and say, okay, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to overthink this for 3 minutes. I will think about it all I want for 3 minutes. And then after that 3 minutes is up, just take a breath and let it go. You can say, I have already worried about this. There's nothing else I can do about it. I'm now going to move forward and move on with my life. Okay, so my last tool that I want to give you today to help you quit overthinking your social interactions is by far my favorite. This is the one that has helped me the most, and this is the one that I've really latched onto that I still use today when I start overthinking. And that is letting it be and just knowing that the people that are meant for you in your life would love the things you say, would love the jokes you make, would love your quirky little interactions. And maybe some other people, maybe they did think what you said was weird, but those people are not meant for you. Those people that think you're weird by being yourself, they're not the type of people that you want in your life anyway. And I think it's so important to know that what is meant for you will be if you are yourself. If you're trying to be somebody else and trying to fit in and trying to act like a robot, like how everybody else is acting, then you're not going to truly attract the people that will click with you, that authentically are meant for you. And so I think that gave me back so much power, because when I started thinking like, oh man, I just felt like I feel like I'm a pretty socially aware person, and if I make a joke or say something that I get the vibe someone else was kind of like, okay, like that's weird. Like, it used to really, really hurt me, and it still kind of does a little bit, but when I do this shift and I think, okay, was I being authentic in that moment? Am I being myself? And if the answer is yes, then maybe that person is not meant to be in my life. And it doesn't mean that we need to be like enemies. Just like, I don't need to count on that person as being one of my best friends. And that's okay, because I have other people in my life that love me for who I am, and they love my quirky jokes and they love the weird things I say. They make me feel secure. They make me feel funny when I make jokes. Even like the most socially aware people in the world are not meant for everybody, and that's okay. So find that confidence in who you are by being proud of who you are and knowing that when you're authentic, you attract the people that are meant to be in your life for you. So, no, nothing is wrong with you. It's completely normal. I do it. All my friends do it that have opened up to me. A lot of people overthink their social situations, and there's nothing wrong with you, but just try out some of these little tips and see if they help you. Please reach out to me if you try any of these, and if any of these end up helping you, I would love to hear about your stories. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.